on our left side is all our chess ball fans.
Highest rated.
Money check, swag check,
what?
check, check. You know what?
You know what the craziest part is? What? That guy's like a 2200 rated player too.
The rapper?
Yes.
What the fuck am I witnessing?
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Damn, you just got back last night.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel like
you
there's
still
an unreal
on top of the
experience.
world?
Yeah, man. Especially, I think for this particular fight, it went up to like almost 300K at the time.
Dude, I was so amped. I was like, I was watching, and it was I think it was 200K at first, and then it just kept going up.
Yeah.
And then I think right before you got on, it was going up to like 260, 280, and then at 300K, I was like, dang.
It was unreal. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into the commentary. I didn't really get to watch this back because obviously I was backstage trying to hype myself up and get it together. So.
Wait, so at this point, you were downstairs.
Yeah.
When they were announcing, like when they were doing all this stuff, right?
Yeah, at this point, I was basically listening to Triple Threat on loop on my headphones.
Okay.
And I got cued to go, and I was talking to the backstage people.
Hold on, at what point did you go down? Because during this fight...
I went down pretty much almost at the beginning of Hugs versus Toph.
Oh, okay.
So I got to watch
it
in the backstage monitor.
Yeah.
And yo, Hugs put that work in.
I have no idea who these guys are, but...
Yeah. They're influencers, gamers. But yeah, Toph's our buddy, so sad to see him go out like that. But he had a great chess round, but his opponent was just the better boxer. But I had the song in my head, in my headphones, and I was watching on the monitor, so I watched a little bit, but I was just super nervous. You know, you get the butterflies.
Yeah.
And then during this time is when I met up with Aman and his coach Brandon, because they came out of the locker room. I wasn't allowed to be in the locker room, but we're in backstage. We're basically talking to the backstage people. They're giving us, our cues, and we're just going over some stuff.
How are you feeling? You're like...
At that point?
Heart racing.
Oh yeah. I'm like,
you're like, holy shit! We're about this. This is the biggest performance you've ever done in front of like 300,000 people.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah,
I was like, I didn't want to like text you like, yo, there's like 300K people watching. I don't want to make you like nervous, but yeah.
So yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about it as we get into this video, but let's get into the previews because I think the previews are pretty good.
This next fight is so exciting.
Let's just. I mean, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
We previewed it a little bit.
Yep.
This is a Grand Master of Chess, the hardest title to achieve.
Yep.
It's what
Can you hear them?
Like
you
maybe
can hear them,
1,000
right?
plus people
In the
have
stadium?
right now.
Yeah, but I'm not really paying attention.
Walking the planet
But the acoustics is
Very
not too great
difficult
from
to
backstage,
achieve,
but I
and
can
one
hear
of them is Aman,
okay.
Yes.
aka
But
Chess
during the
Rock,
match,
who's
you
going
can
to be
hear these
going up
guys too.
against Lawrence
the fighters
Trent,
can.
an international
And everybody.
master,
Like,
the penultimate
these guys
title,
talk.
one
Yeah.
step away from Grandmaster.
Yes.
This is the highest level chess boxing match in terms
Sounds
of
like they're
chess
saying-
that's
oh, yeah,
ever
but when
been
they're playing chess, they
broadcast
had the
in the
headphones
history
on.
of
Yeah.
the sport.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the sport is still so young. There's still so many innovations left to happen. And you start getting some high brain
So this
power,
is
high
Gotham?
ELO guys
Gotham
like
Chess,
this
yeah,
coming
he's the
into
highest rated
sport.
YouTuber
Anything's
for
possible.
chess.
Like, we're only 20 years
videos.
old. We
This
start
guy
getting
is,
some guys like
he has a
this.
Twitch channel,
Like,
Boxing
I can't
with
wait
Matt.
to see what comes out of this kind of
He
matchup,
is
what
a,
new strategies,
chess
what
boxing
kind of
champion.
highlights.
I
It's
think a
incredible.
few years ago
Well,
he was
hey,
in
let's
India
not do
and
the
he won
talking. Let's
title
let
there.
these competitors
And now
tell us
he's-
the
he's a
story
real chess
of
boxing
Lawrence
guy.
Yeah.
versus
Oh.
Aman.
So you got the chess expert, chess boxing expert, and Ludwig.
Hey, what's up? My name's Aman.
That's my
Hamilton.
boy right
a
there.
beauty.
Grandmaster in chess, complete noob in boxing. But, pretty excited about this chess boxing event because honestly, like, I think I'm probably the highest rated guy to ever do it.
He is.
I might also be the worst boxer to ever do it, but I swear I'm the highest rated chess player.
I'm Lawrence Trent. I'm from London originally.
This guy, like when I first saw him, I was like, this guy looks like he boxes or something.
in chess.
So
Why did you
like,
sign
at
up
this
for a
moment,
chess
I was like,
he
damn.
joins.
Well,
He's joined
I
the
belong to a
Berlin
chess
boxing
club
gym,
in Berlin. In
chess
fact,
boxing gym.
the creator of chess
And
boxing as a
he's talking
sport,
about
where
he
it
knows
is
the
now,
creator
it's
who
like
unfortunately passed
today.
away.
He was really the
He's
godfather
German,
of
this guy?
this sport.
No,
I
he's
got to know
British,
him when I
but
moved to
he
Berlin.
travels as a chess player. You
He
know,
was
it's
really
very
the
easy in Europe to
godfather of this
travel.
sport.
So he has been
Created
boxing
the
on and off for a
infrastructure
few
that
years.
exists today.
Yeah.
So
And I got hooked
a lot
on
of
I
people,
just feel like this is
Ludwig's
such a Lawrence
pre-show
chess boxing
on
is like made for Lawrence
YouTube
Trent.
when
I
they're
think
showing
you excel
videos
if
of
you're
both
not
Aman and Lawrence
necessarily
training.
the best.
Mhm.
Ludwig was polling, and it was I think like 73% thought that Lawrence Trent is gonna win. But the funny part about that is that the videos that were being shown, Ludwig was looking and showing the very first vlog that was recorded several weeks ago, vlog number 1, and that's when Amon was just starting.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're gonna base that to Amon's progress in the past few weeks, to even 3-4 weeks, yeah, let's say a month, you're gonna be skewed in your thoughts. But we saw that, and actually Brandon, the coach, told Amon that the day of the fight, and I was like, yeah, I saw that too. We're just gonna shock them all.
Yeah.
So the plan is simple. Like, you underestimate us, we're taking you down.
Come out swinging.
Yeah.
Did Amon just walk into a random gym and find that guy, or did he kind of find him somewhere and then talk
I
to
think
him
he
a
went
bit?
to multiple gyms and he did his research.
Oh, okay.
So
Because from the vlog, I think it looked like he just walked in and was like, "Yo, I need training," and the guy was like, "Okay."
no.
I don't know. I think that's what I saw.
But this is I think we're high EQ people out here. Yeah, no. So
I was misjudged. I misjudged the vlog.
yeah,
Just
well, that's
from what it
just
looked
vlog
like.
1. But if you look at the vlogs afterwards, he's considerably improved. But
Oh,
if you
yeah.
just go by that,
Yeah.
then of course you're gonna get 72 or whatever % that was. But yeah, I think these interviews are hype pre-match.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love them. They're so well done.
Production values
in either category, and we know Lawrence is not that great in chess, so I just feel like it's kind of a good
You
thing.
hear that?
Are you
Yeah,
happy
he
with
just-
your opponent?
He's not that great in chess.
Straight
Yeah,
distant
I'm very
chess.
happy. I like
Wait,
Aman.
oh, wait, but
I've
he's
known
an
Aman,
IM or something.
Yeah.
For years. We're not super close.
But
or
not on the
anything. I
GM
think
level.
he's
They're
a cool
levels
dude,
this.
But he picked a really bad time to fight me because I've got a lot I want to get out. It's been a tough few months for me, and unfortunately, he's the guy I'm going to get it out on, and he's in for a pretty brutal time in there.
Is there anything
Big
you want to say
words.
to Lawrence?
Yep.
That's when
Honestly,
I was
feel
like,
like
"Dang,
Lawrence
like
is
this guy is gonna
kind of the
come
one
out
saying
like."
things to me. He's a really
Wow,
chatty
that
guy. I think he likes to sell a. No, I don't have any special message for Lawrence, but I just think that he's probably underestimating me.
If he survives the boxing and manages to luck out in the chess, that's the way he's going to win. There's just no other way he can win.
Oh, those are big words.
And with
we go.
that, we are ready for our Fansly walkouts. Take it
Yeah,
away.
so pause it for a
At this
second.
point, you can hear them. You can hear Lud.
Yeah, because at this point I'm right behind the screen, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're at this point we're right behind the screen, so
No earpiece, nothing.
no earpiece. They only
You
gave
can
a
just
mic.
hear the
Yeah,
crowd and kind of.
and we did
the
rehearsals
announcers.
yesterday.
Yeah.
The day before, sorry, and they wanted us to go out on a certain cue because they had like bursts of smoke coming out. You saw for other
yeah.
fighters.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that personally, and I talked to Amon, and so before when I got called up to go backstage, I was talking to the backstage people. I'm like, "Yo, we want to go on our own cue. I want to go at a certain specific moment." And he had to talk to the producers in earpiece, like, "Oh, talent wants to go on his own cue, doesn't want our cue. I don't know what we're gonna do about the smoke. What do you guys think about that?" And so there's
This
for a
is
couple
all
minutes,
like right now, like at this moment. or
right
the-
before, like during the video, like right before,
Oh, okay.
right before
Yeah.
Germa starts announcing.
Gotcha.
And then he's like, "Okay, you're good on your own cue." I'm like, "Perfect." And so
Boom,
that's
that's what I
why
want.
I think you get the reaction that you're about to get, which is watching back is crazy.
Yeah.
And
I
you
was-
watching live probably hilarious.
Dude,
too.
I was like, just when I first heard your voice, because I
Yeah.
heard the music and I was like, let's go, let's triple threat, baby. That's our song. And then
yeah.
let's play it right here. Like right here, it starts.
Sharma.
You
Ladies
hear
and
the
gentlemen,
trumpets, that's so
are you
sick.
ready
The
for our
trumpets
sixth
were
fight?
perfect.
I think it's the perfect
Fighting
entrance
out of the
song.
white corner, at 6 foot even, weighing 183 pounds.
Yo, this is the
Give
moment.
it up for
This is chest
Aman.
bronze. Because I didn't know who was going to come out first.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
And the crowd is so loud, they're banging on the railings, you can't hear it as much on the live.
yeah.
But this entire section
Now,
over there, that's
Amon,
on
the
our left side,
GM that we are talking about
is all
as he
our
said,
chess ball fans.
highest rated.
Money check, swag check,
what?
trip check, content check. You know I say fly like a jet. I'm a triple threat. Watch me
They melted
flex.
on right
Money
now.
check,
Different hoodie.
Live performance.
Yo, pause it. So, yeah. So if you go back and see, like,
Yeah.
you'll see that among the highest rated GM. Just go back there.
Yeah, I saw your buddy, by the way. I think that's the guy that.
Yeah,
came to
yeah.
Calgary.
No, there are a lot of chess bra fans there. That's like
So back here. Go back.
go back just to the
Right here.
go back a little bit further.
Oh, even more.
Yeah,
Okay.
right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you notice that Ludwig is he has something on, like he's reading off or like has his notes, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
And I think what happened was
he was not ready.
he was not ready because we changed it from rehearsal to go on my cue, right? So my cue, other than their cue, I would have been like a couple seconds late.
Yeah.
Like you would have heard me rapping in the background without seeing my face, which doesn't have a good as
That's
much of
brutal.
yeah, it doesn't have a good impact. And we don't need the smoke. You got the drip.
We got the
pad.
smoke.
I want all
We
the
got
smoke.
the smoke.
So that's why I think that he was in rehearsal, probably had, your notes as commentators, because it's not all organic. But I think that was an organic moment because
Dude, 100% it was. If you can hear his voice, he's
Yeah.
like reading off. Oh shit! Like as
yeah.
soon as
So
he
if you
come
play
out,
that,
drip
yeah,
or money check, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Let's play it very here.
And that we are talking about, as he
See, he's
said,
talking.
the highest rated.
Money check, swag check,
what?
drip check,
Oh,
cutter
shit.
check. You know I say fly like a jet. I'm a triple threat. Watch
gotta
me
say hi to the
flex.
homies on the left.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're high fiving everyone.
Check,
And there's Papa Botes that a high five over there. I don't know if you can see.
Watch me flex. I'm original.
He's got his phone out. Yeah, Papa Botes right there. He's
Oh, that's him
Yeah.
right there. Okay. Dude, you look so swag right here when you go like
Hey.
that, and it's
Yeah.
almost like, yo, that's on point.
What's going through your mind at this point?
Dude, I was like so hyped at this point. I think my heart rate was going.
Mine was
probably like as fast as yours.
Yeah.
Holy,
Coming in all the way from
so
Toronto.
hyped.
Amon's
Yo, this
close
Asian dude, he
friend,
does he know the song? He looks like he's rapping all the lyrics.
Yeah, he does.
crowd is going
Shout out to Bullet Mercenary.
Oh, Bullet Mercenary.
I think he like wrote a diss track or something.
Yeah, what?
Is that what I'm
It does
understanding the
sound
words to
like
be?
this track. Yo,
There's a
that
lot of
flex
checks in
is
there.
sick.
You know what the craziest part is?
What?
That guy's like a 2200 rated player too.
The rapper?
Who's
Yes.
saying that?
What
Is
the
Yo,
that-
pause.
Yeah.
fuck am I witness?
So that's Gotham Chess.
Oh, that Gotham?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
he's been streaming for a few years before he got big. So
Yeah.
for sure he's known about me and he knows about the Chess Bros, of course. But
Yeah.
I think
That
we
was so
rated
cool.
each other like when he was when he wasn't as big.
Yeah.
When chess wasn't as big, and so that was pretty cool for him to say.
Yeah.
So shout out to him for saying that. And then Ludwig was like, "What am I witnessing?" Like if you go back, like so
Yeah.
we got Ludwig shocked not once but twice.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what? The guy rapping?
There's a lot of checks in there.
You know what the craziest part is?
What?
That guy's like a 2200 rated player too.
The rapper?
Yes.
What the fuck
Yeah.
am I witnessing?
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Only at a
Biting their
chess
lip.
boxing
Yo, I
event.
love the coach, man.
Yo, go back. Brandon is a beauty,
Brandon
man.
is so good, man. I
We
just
got him
love
fired
his
up as
energy.
well.
Look at that, man.
Yeah,
Look
he
at
was
his
fired
face
up.
there.
He's
Holy
intense.
shit. This guy's
Like-
the boy.
So the idea was because it's gonna be too long.
Yeah.
So we cut out after the second course, and I just dap him up. It's like we do the flex,
Yeah.
dap
No,
him
that's
up,
a good time.
dap him up, and then get the crowd hype as I walk out
Yeah.
because Lawrence is like people are right behind us and they're like tight on time. So we had to time it perfectly.
Yeah.
So on my way out, I just try to hype up the crowd as much as possible, and you see Brandon hype up as well. Like with his-
Dude, he's so.
Yo.
Look at his face.
he was
I think
intense.
if we pause it at any frame,
No, he was in. He was,
He was
so hyped.
locked in.
Yeah, he was locked in.
like in the zone. I love
Yeah.
that.
Dude,
The rapper?
yes.
What the
Look at
fuck
it.
am I
It's
witnessing?
fucking crazy. That's pretty fucking cool.
And
Only
if you
a
look at
chess
him up,
boxing
see,
event.
he looks back at me.
Well, hey,
He's nodding
give
his
it
head
up
because he
for
told me I really
Bob one
hyped him
more
up for
time.
that.
Oh hell yeah, both of them.
Guys, I cannot
Dude, I love that
understate
energy.
how
Yeah,
epic.
I'll just go back here real quick. Look at this head.
Yeah. Alonzo looking at him locked
Guys,
in.
I cannot understate how
Is
epic.
this guy Chew?
Sorry?
The coach? Like he's got like tobacco in his. He always looks like he's got a nice little pouch in his mouth. I don't know if that's.
I don't think.
that's just-
I don't know if he's chewing.
Okay.
I couldn't tell. Honestly.
Okay.
But what's crazy about this is, first of all, the amount of people that were actually there, because there was high numbers. Like,
Yeah, it was. It looked like it was packed. The
yeah,
stadium.
it was pretty full. I don't know how many thousands they had. They didn't officially announce it.
Yeah.
But for me to be able to do that was insane, and it's not like I asked him to do it. I rated the chess bras like a few weeks ago, and as I rated, he's like, "Yo, Omid, I want you to perform the walkout song. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to do it." So I'm like, "Yo, slide in my DMs," and I think I went out with you afterwards, or I just went out. But yeah, I was hype off that, and I actually found out Thursday night, late, like at 8 p.m., and the fight's on Sunday, right? Rehearsals are like Saturday morning, and we finally got the song cleared and everything. Plus, Triple Threat, the mixtape dropping at the Thursday at midnight Eastern. It just all aligned.
Yeah, that was a big week.
Yeah, and then on Friday, after Friday evening, on Saturday, no, sorry, it was Friday morning or afternoon, I got a bit sick and something was going around because it's flu season. I'm not saying I had a
COVID.
flu, but like I got a cold. What?
COVID.
No, no, no.
Just kidding.
But like my voice was going. You know when you're sick and you have a cough in your throat, your
Yeah.
voice. So I was a bit nervous on that. The rehearsals went pretty good, and then my voice got even worse for Sunday, and I was trying to rest it up as much as possible. I didn't go out Saturday night. I was trying to drink a lot of fluids, not talking too much, and all I wanted to do was bring the energy. Like my voice may not be 100%, and that also affects your breath control and on all that too.
Yeah.
To all the keyboard warriors and out there
You're
trying to
losing your breath.
criticize, my performance skills. It wasn't because I don't have experience performing. It's more because I was sick and I was basically losing my voice, and even my voice is hoarse right now. I'm still not 100%. So I thought in my mind is I'm gonna bring the utmost energy and hype my boy up a lot and get him in the zone, because
That's
the
the main
idea
goal,
was
is to get the hype.
yeah, the idea is we had our chess bra section. You saw us coming, dapping them up, right? We were talking about that earlier. And they were super loud and into it. You could tell that Aman is locked in. Of course, Coach Brandon is locked in. And it was just an unreal experience to be part of that for that moment. I don't even remember every second of that. Kind of blacked out a little bit in between like what I was doing.
Yeah.
If you saw when I gave Papa Botez a high five, I actually switched the mic to my left and continued rapping at the
Yeah.
same time. Switched it back to the right. That was like unconscious stuff, subconscious stuff. And like when you were saying that I was
Just in the
swagged out,
moment, like you
when I was
were-
swagged out moving,
Yeah, like that was
all of
just
that was
all
not
natural.
rehearsed. Yeah, that's all
That's just
natural.
all natural, like in the moment, and I could see that.
Yeah, and the only thing like we really talked about was in the end, the flex and the dap up and the exit like we talked about before.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get the crowd hype and then put my hands up and get them cheering as much as possible, because we had to cut this after the last course. Otherwise it'd go too long. Plus Lawrence's people are just waiting. So I literally go exit backstage and I have to go in between the dancers or whatever they're called, the masked vigilantes.
Yeah, wait. So, you went backstage, and then where did you go after that? Back to the lounger?
I went to the suite. I
you
went
went
I
back
saw
up
the
the
fight
suite.
from the suite. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to find the
Went
guy to
straight
give the
back up.
mic, and then
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna watch it from that perspective. The suite
Okay.
was really nice. We shared it with Point Crow, who was in the last fight against Toast, and his people, and even his people that were there, and his like camera crew and stuff were like, yo, sick performance, and everybody was dapping him up saying sick performance, and I was like,
That's
thank
sick.
you, and like I completely lost my voice at that point.
Yeah, dude.
And I was just relieved that it's over.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got butterflies before and like couldn't sleep days before when I thought of it could be a possibility, and then Thursday night when I knew it was a possibility, I wasn't
You're like,
sleeping well
"Holy
because that
shit."
also affects you when you're sick. I literally did not sleep a wink like before, like barely slept
Yeah.
before this for the last couple of days. So just unbelievable to have that experience, and then just watching the fight overall, and we could skip the boxing part, and just watching my boy go in was just
Yeah.
crazy.
That was the best part.
This is
All right, so this part.
difference here. You think
The chess is
chess.
100% even.
Yeah.
okay?
I have a
Okay, right here.
The momentum.
So Aman
rest
has
of the
already
chess game,
had the
this
better
is- it all
position
comes
in
down to
chess,
this.
so we're already
Last
hyped up,
pieces are
right?
going in,
Yeah.
gloves are coming on. Oh my God,
For folks at home, we're doing gear
Coach is
checks.
like,
They're
yo,
running with
just
no
start
headgear.
swinging.
We also
Coach
have
Mouth
no...
swinging.
Coach
We're
and his
checking every
dad
part
is a
of the body.
legendary
That's what I should say
boxer,
here. I think we're playing fair
multiple-time
both in
Canadian
chess
champion.
and in the boxing ring.
When they're talking
90
to Amon,
seconds
they're
here.
like, "We're
Now, I
going
think
for the
the first
kill
2
early."
minutes
That
looked
was the game
amazing
plan
in
the
terms of how
entire
the
time,
chess was played. They
and I
played
don't
sharp,
think
they
Lawrence
played
is
quick.
ready for that.
I'm excited to
he's
see them
like-
play chess after this next 90 seconds.
Yes,
And
I'm
Brandon was
worried
like,
for them
"Look for that right
because
hook, it's
they
open."
will likely gas out. Like that is
Okay,
what we've
I
seen a
want
lot.
to see straight punches, no slaps.
Straight punches.
At the
referee
break
here.
and stop, you step
And in the
back.
ring right now,
He's
the man
Italian.
that has overseen more chess boxing matches than
Ref.
anyone else on the planet, Volfango Frizzi, the head of the Italian Chess Boxing
Volfango, yeah.
Federation and head of rules and
Bam,
regulations
straight
for
up.
the World Chess Boxing Organization.
I love
Early, nice clean jab landed from
Come on,
is
going
not
in.
what I
coming up
expected.
with a big flurry. Both
Nobody
landing
expected Amon to
shots.
come out.
Wow!
Oh, he got him!
Still landing left and right is Amon. Lawrence
is
sneaking in
staggering.
jabs. Big shots
Incredible.
landed for both fighters. So
Yo, let's see that back.
Oh my god, dude. Yo, every time this Lawrence guy gets hit, he just like he looks like he's like dazed and like you know those cartoons where the guy is just like
He's seeing the
he's seeing the
flies
stars and
yeah,
stuff. Oh my
stars.
god, every time he gets hit, it's so funny.
Wow!
Amon got him clean.
First of all, Mon's got like that sumo like wide stance.
Yeah.
And he's just I love it. So he flips him like
landing shots.
oh my god, look at this right here.
This is not what I
Coming up with
expected.
a big
Dodges it.
flurry.
He
Both
was
landing
slipping
shots.
well. He was slipping well.
Wow!
He's got him!
Still landing left and right.
Like,
is
Lawrence was
Amon.
tapping. Not prepared.
Lawrence sneaking
Lawrence
in
was, like,
jabs.
tapping him a
Big
bit,
shots
but it
landed
wasn't
for both
affecting him
fighters.
at
So
all.
I gotta see that face.
Yo, that's so
big
mean,
shots
bro.
landed for both fighters.
First one. First stars coming around
Yeah.
his face. And then right here he's like, oh shit.
Not once, but twice, but 3 times I think he caught him with the left. How many
Here
times did he
he
catch
is
him? Can
done
we-
right here.
That was a triple threat.
Oh my god.
Amon's recovering.
Oh my
Dude, that
God,
was
the
so
first
good.
knockout
That
of
was
the
so
match. Volfango
go.
giving the
Let's
standing
go,
8
Vegas.
count for Lawrence
Finish
Trent.
him.
Amon
Slapped his
light
gloves
as
off.
hell in his corner.
That was a massive left hand from Amon Hamilton.
We knew going in he was the better chess player, but I did not know he was the better boxer.
Back to business. Lawrence landed
Lawrence
2
got
shots
him
to
a
keep
couple
him
times,
on
but
at
didn't
bay.
phase
Amon's
him.
looking for the finish
Oh,
with 45
yeah.
seconds on the clock.
Halfway through the
Amon has a
boxing
lot more
round.
power than Lawrence.
No
on the punches.
defense to be seen
The
from either.
grapple,
I was like,
Lawrence
at this point, I'm
grapples,
upstairs like,
comes to
yo,
recover,
Lawrence,
separates, and
stop
back
hugging
to
my dude,
action.
man.
All right, a little bit slower pace coming back.
30 seconds. They're going to be a little more tired right there at this point, Matt.
Oh, a couple of big punches from Lawrence.
Lawrence finds his
If that
distance,
one would've
lands a
hit, he would've
clean
been
cross
KO'd.
right over the top, right on the chin of Amon.
Amon's stuck in.
Good slip
Oh,
of
that
power
was
right
so
for
good.
Amon.
He almost
Oh,
dropped
he
him
heard
again.
it. Oh, the referee
Oh, yeah.
steps in.
Another
Giving him a
stoppage.
second count.
Oh, the right It is all over. Amon Hamilton by TKO.
Wait,
Let's
so
go.
there's a hit where he almost you can see his legs like drop a bit.
Lawrence
Like it
finds
was-
his distance, lands a clean cross right over the top, right on the chin of Amon. Oh, a good slip of
Right
counter.
there. Right there, that left hook
Yeah.
had him like his legs shaking, and then he somehow still
Right for Amon.
stayed up.
Oh, he
Boom!
heard him.
Yes,
Oh, the
yeah.
That's where the ref has to
Steps
come in.
Yeah,
because-
he was
Another
good.
Giving him a
stoppage.
second count.
Oh, the
Okay,
right
oh,
over.
he was done
It is
by
all
then.
over.
What a
Amon
massacre.
Hamilton by TKO.
And all of
Mr.
the
Amon
talking before.
wins over
He
Lawrence
just
Trent
got
by
he got
TKO.
And
put to
Lawrence
sleep.
is fuming. He's not
I thought,
happy with the
Lawrence Trent
right
by
here, what's going
TKO.
on here?
And Master Amon
Where Amon pointing at the crowd.
wins over Lawrence Trent by TKO.
No, he's just pointing out
And
to the
Lawrence
chest
is
spot. fans.
fuming.
Okay.
A lot
He's
of
not
them-
happy with the ref's decision. Unfortunately,
So aggravated.
out of our control. At the end of the day,
I love
talk to me
the
about the
coach
ref, what
carrying
they
his
get to
ass.
do, what they
Yeah.
get to call.
Yeah, so much momentum
Job's done.
was in favor after those stoppages
Came
of
ahead.
Amon. Punch after punch landed.
KO'd him.
Stunning Lawrence. Volfango looked in the eyes of Lawrence
It's the
Trent.
second round
Made
because
the
it's
call that
one
only
round's
the ref
chess,
can
one
call,
round's boxing.
which
But
is to
it's pretty
call a
much,
fight
let's
in
call it
favor
what
of
it is, a
TKO
first round
to
TKO
Grandmaster
from boxing
And what are you
standards.
seeing in those eyes? Is it like not a response?
And even I
Is it
think when
seeming
he
like-
was dazed,
Exactly.
when
This
he was
guy's
on the
dazed still. Look at him.
on the
When
floor
you're struck and
off
there's
the
a potential
first
concussion,
couple
you can see a
hooks.
slave of the
Oh,
eyes, you can see a lack
ref
of
could have stopped the
focus.
fight there.
Big
Oh.
strikes.
He could have stopped the fight
Eyes
there.
rolling
He
back.
could have
That was
stopped the fight.
Amon
He
in
was
his
looking
first
like-
knockdown. This was the second
Oh my
standing
God.
pound.
Oh my
Big
God.
shot landing right on the chin, hands up.
Amon just going straight up.
And you see that stumbling, the lack of
Yeah.
control over steps as part of what
Yeah.
Paul
He's
Martin
like-
saw. He
His
wasn't
days.
able to
He's
defend
Jello. He's not
himself. And let's go to Germa in the ring for
Maybe
the
if you count
interview
to 10
and the
and like
winner.
let him recuperate, but
That was a crazy
It's an
one,
amateur
but
fight. I think
the
the
let
winner
over.
by TKO,
if you let him,
Aman.
him continue. Amon's gonna finish him out.
Amon
His
Hamilton,
legs were wobbly.
the Grandmaster, takes it down. The two hug it out.
Now,
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Lawrence is probably
Lawrence,
telling
come
Amon,
on
I don't
over
think
here, if you will.
that's an early stoppage.
But he did.
Now, Lawrence, you
He did say right after that the ref did make the right call.
Yeah, because in the heat of the moment, that's what the ref's job is, right?
Yeah.
As a fighter, as a competitor, everybody wants to continue. But it's like, that's
ref
why the
has
ref
to
is there. They got to
determine-
protect the fighters. And these guys
Yeah.
are amateurs. Like, even though Lawrence has boxed off and on for the past few years or so,
His
amateur
legs were
boxing.
shaky as
seem
fuck.
pretty upset
You don't
about
want
that
anybody
last-
getting
enough.
severely
I'm not
hurt.
hurt enough. It's ridiculous. I mean, come
It's
on.
ridiculous.
I mean, like, if I'm on the floor, fine. If I'm
It's a bad
coherent,
weekend
I
for
can
him.
talk.
England
My eyes are
lost.
fine.
And,
I don't
England-
get the stoppage. Like, what's going
I
on?
was there at rehearsals when we were watching
Unfortunately,
it.
it's the ref's
in the big
decision
group,
to
and
stop
he was
the
so choked
match,
up about that.
which is unfortunate, but
Harry
you
Kane.
did fight a hell of a fight.
I didn't. We barely made round one. I'm disappointed, you know.
German's like, he had a hell of a
let's
fight. He's
get,
like,
let's
no, we
get
didn't.
Aman
Barely
over
made it.
here if we could. Aman,
Sorry, bud.
congratulations
This is the best.
again.
Aman just like
Quick
comes
fight,
through.
but it was a good fight.
I did it.
How do you feel about the chess portion? Everyone thought that was going to be pretty evenly matched potentially.
Was there a chess portion?
So funny.
That's what you got. Yeah.
That was so good.
How do you feel about the boxing then?
I feel proud. Put in the work and it showed.
Yeah, he definitely
You
was
put
very
on a hell of a
disciplined. He
show,
wasn't
came
going
out
out, wasn't
aggressive,
drinking, eating right,
came out
sleeping
ready
right.
to fight,
Yeah.
and he's your winner. Aman, your
Yeah,
winner.
baby.
Let's go for
Yeah, baby.
Chesbra.
We're
Let's go.
proud.
It all went according to plan. Like,
Oh, yeah.
live
Highest
performance.
rated match
the
ever,
boxing,
and it was
yeah,
not
the dog.
decided by the chess levy. The
No.
chess barely mattered.
No, Amon Hamilton looked spectacular.
He really
Gloves
impressed
on.
Levy. I
Wouldn't you
think
say, Matt?
Levy, Gotham Chess,
Absolutely, yeah.
on like the
Equal
post video
position in
analysis,
chess,
he
all
was
came
like,
down
he's
to
the most
boxing
impressed
like
by
we
Amon in this
predicted.
fight.
And
Yeah,
oh my
I mean,
God,
he
those
was
hooks he was
relentless.
landing.
He
I mean,
was
you saw Lawrence hands up, unable to
surprisingly,
defend himself.
just
Got a
flurries
clean
of
knockdown.
punches, like,
Correct me if
holy
I'm wrong,
crap.
but
Yeah.
first, like, actually
What a
clean
great
knockdown
night,
of the
Howard.
entire
Yep.
night.
Of the
And,
entire
Put
night.
him
you guys
into the
celebrate after
ropes.
you did well?
Ropes
Yeah,
couldn't
we
hold him
definitely
up.
went out
He
after.
went
There was we're such a big group that we went out to bars where we could get in, and it was a Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So
Was
and
it
not
LA though?
everybody was dressed up formally. Yeah, but it's tough because a lot of times you could get declined due to dress code, especially when
Oh.
you're mostly dudes there. Because we were rolling 30 plus deep. Like that
Damn.
crowd over there, we took over that section on the railing. That's
Oh,
all
right.
like chess bra fans
Right.
that flew from other places, other cities in the U.S. mostly. Some Canadians as well, like Bullet Mercenary, the Asian guy
Yeah.
that was rapping all the words. And that's a popular song. Like,
I was like, dang, that guy
they-
looks like he knows the words or something.
Amon has played that song so many times on the Chess Pro stream.
Yeah.
And that's why we have this mixtape called Triple Threat, the mixtape, because Triple Threat has been such a staple overall in terms of any plays on any of our digital streaming platforms.
Mhm.
And then especially with Amon playing that in Chess Bros and Eric Hansen also liking that, of course.
Yeah.
So it was great. Shout out to Chess Bros for taking care of me. Had fun chilling in the Airbnb with everybody. Got to see a LA Clippers game the next day. Eric took me to see that.
Nice.
And it was just an amazing experience, unforgettable experience. And most importantly, our boy got the dub. And in emphatic fashion,
Mhm.
it was just insane. And definitely, I have no other words, man. I have no other
Dude,
words.
that was such a I was so hyped for you. Like that was honestly, I was like, let's go, like the whole time. I mean, it
Yeah.
was crazy. I kept rewatching your intro. I was like, holy shit, it's so sick.
Yeah, so many people. Shout out to everybody that DM'd me, messaged me, giving me all the props and support. And I just wanted to give it my all, and I think I have no regrets about it. I think there's no other walkout that can even match that.
Mm-hmm.
And sure, like other people got higher standing ovations and whatnot because they're more popular and they have more fans there.
Mm.
But this type of energy, performance level, there's no other singer, rapper there. Nobody that did what we did. and it was just organic and just feel blessed.
Such a big moment for you and the Sea Broads.
Yeah.